I would like to give a couple shout outs. First to Fantasy Grounds for the amazing interface which makes this all possible. You can find them at fantasygrounds.com. Secondly, to Sirenscape for their amazing atmosphere and music. You can add these sounds and more to your game when you download the Sirenscape desktop or mobile app. The app is free and comes with 20 sound sets which are included to get you started. You don't even need to register. So stop on over at Sirenscape.com to find out more. Thanks again, and we'll be starting up soon.
I think someone lit a torch and literally it was like a prismatic torch to him. So he was just, you know, completely out of his fucking mind on ayahuasca. And we were walking him around, and we checked all the doors. You know, because Kawana's super impatient. He just was like
No.
dragged Turlock around, and we dragged around because we can't just stand in there, right? So I started scanning the doors for shit, and one of the doors that I came across, well, two of them were locked, and the other one that I came across contained a bunch of corpses laid out neatly in rows, probably about 4, 6, 8, 12 rows of bodies, all neatly lined in a row, all facing the same direction, and all of them with a distinct hole in their head. Looks like their brains had been someone had literally drilled a hole in their head and extracted their brain matter. There was a lot of these, and they looked more fresh. We found another room that was similar, but the bodies are more haphazardly piled up together, and these looked more rotten and like they had been in there a while. The most interesting thing that happened though is on the opposite side of this morbid storeroom is that the door swung open. There was, well, first of all, we heard chanting coming from the other side of the door, and while we were dicking around in the hall, the door actually opened, and we were set upon by a drider and was it a female drow? I think it was. It was
It was.
we were set upon by a female drow. We slew the female drow, and the drider began to pull back. We followed. I wanted to follow, but it's pitch black in there, so Talissa had to run up with the torch and the lantern with me. Turlock, I think, was even swinging at the air. He was heavily penalized because he's still jacked up. Everybody engaged in the combat. Everybody. We couldn't hit shit because they're wearing plate. It's really hard to bypass their armor. But the drider began to fall back. We followed with the light. There was like when we went to the north end of the hall, there was like a big flashing purple light as the drider kind of slipped into darkness. Like the whole hallway got illuminated with like purple light as it made its way back into that ceremonial looking room in the northwest corner of the map.
Yep.
And Lyric wound up using what is it that you used? What was it? Detect Evil? It wasn't Detect Evil. It was an item of some type.
It was
a wand.
It was a wand of enemy detection.
Okay, thank you. Wand of enemy detection. We used that, but that really didn't. I mean, it was the novelty of it. You know, it's cool. But
it was pointing at the closest enemy, so she was getting direction from it.
You were getting direction from it. It was pointing at the closest enemy.
But as the flash happened, it changed direction.
Yeah.
And then another flash happened, and it just stopped pointing at anything.
Yeah, so that we deduced that some type of magics have either teleported the creatures out. One of them teleported out. Somehow they're not there anymore because the wand is just not pointing the way anymore to anything. And it coincided with the flashing that we saw. So after that, we scanned this ceremonial room. That's what we're calling it. There is a body on an altar in there. It looks like we caught them mid whatever they're doing. It's either some type of a ritual or they're extracting some components from these people, or zombifying them or something. They're doing something. They're up to some shit here for sure.
And there was a crown on one of the heads of the
there was
bodies.
A crown, and Turlock went to go to. Who went to take the crown? I know it was
Cillian, I thought.
Yeah, it was. I think it was you.
That was a Cillian. It was a Cillian.
Okay. All right. Well, despite the fact that he's already been cursed, we've had multiple cursed weapons. They thought it was wise just to pick up the crown and put it on their head. But
that was a Cillian. Yeah, that was
a Cillian. Didn't put it on his head.
Yeah. He was going to, but stopped.
I don't have it on the party sheet or his inventory.
No, you don't.
Did I?
That's because it's left on the body.
Oh, we didn't take it? I thought we grabbed
No,
it.
you did not take it.
Yeah.
I wanted to take it, though.
Then you should have taken it, shouldn't have you?
Why didn't we? I thought I did.
I'm messing with you, dude.
Did somebody stop me from taking it?
Probably better hold on to.
Maybe it's best that we didn't take
I think
it.
it's probably an important artifact.
So
very well
after
be.
that, we really didn't gain much after that. We wandered a little bit and hit some dead ends again. There's some locked doors. One of the doors is literally ajar to the other locked door, and there's a ritualistic room with a bunch of is it pillars? What's the room in the northwest look like? The upper northwest with the locked door.
The
where we heard all
statue
clanging.
room.
Statues.
Yeah.
There's a ton of statues in there. There's a pedestal in the middle which is tiered.
Yeah.
Multiple levels of octagons.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I just couldn't remember if it was pillars, but yeah, the stat or something else. It was
With
statues.
kneelers around it, it appeared.
Yeah. Okay, so that is where we were gonna go next. That was our next port of call, and that pretty much sums up last game. We moved from room to room and had an encounter and
Found a bunch of bodies.
found a bunch of bodies. Yep.
Why didn't I grab the crown, though? Did somebody prevent me from grabbing the crown?
I did.
Okay. Maybe we should retrieve it after we clear this place out.
I did not prevent you from taking the crown, dude. I'm just.
I was gonna say that didn't happen, but I'm gonna let the
I remember
trolling
saying
commence.
one of the crown.
I did not stop you from taking.
Well, can we retcon a bit?
What had happened? What had happened was you guys were talking about picking it up and taking it and putting it on Asilian, and then Thodan chimed in that's probably not the greatest. Or no, Matt chimed in, not Thodan. Matt chimed in and said that's probably not the greatest idea in the world. And Andy, you had the dilemma of I'm a cavalier, I wouldn't do something like that, so maybe Asilian would. But then I'm just giving you the chain of events that led to, and then a flashing light happened, and you guys went out to investigate.
Oh, okay, that's it. We were interrupted then. Well, then let's make a note that maybe if we return to this corridor, let us retrieve the crown. I think that might be a valuable artifact or relic. Could be of interest. Either this party or a potential buyer. In which case we can probably receive experience points.
Indeed. All right, so you all stand in this hallway. What shall we?
And are we following the Drider? I assume that's what we're doing. Who has the light source?
Lyric has the Lantern of Sanctity.
Okay.
I don't
Lyric's in the
remember
back.
if I was the one still holding it, but
Yeah, well, you're in the back, so you can always set it down if something should.
I'm gonna walk up into the hall.
Yeah.
Good idea. Rainbird, Mr. Rainbird.
That's actually.
When you walk into here, you do notice that there is a very, very, being that it's so dark in here, you can see a faint purple eminence coming off of the top of that edifice in the middle of the room.
Somebody
The
tell me.
faintest, but you definitely can pick up some glittering of purple coloring, light almost emanating from it.
Is there
Maybe
any
it's the little
smell
boy
of
with
like?
the eggplant penis.
Is there any smell of like brimstone or?
No.
Is there any other?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna go in. Is it light enough for me to kind of Can I see my way over there?
No. You're going to need a light source to
But I
not
can
walk
see it
into shit.
glowing.
You can see a very faint Like, you know, when
Yeah,
something's like, because it's so
Glowworm.
dark, there's like just a faintest of glows.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's gonna be dark. I'm gonna trip into shit. It's that dark.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not enough of a glow to give off light upon other objects around it. You can just see a faint purplish glow.
It's a faint aura.
Do you need a light over there?
Yeah.
You should be watchful and vigilant, because that's what the Grosoro name is after. After
Yep.
Gregoire of Greek origin, meaning watchful or vigilant.
Yep.
Watchful or vigilant. Mr. Rainbird Grosoro.
I took the Rainbird from Firestarter.
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, George C. Scott plays that like half Indian psychotic like NSA, hitman assassin guy.
Right.
He's
Time's a
Turlock is
ticking.
fully recovered, right?
What was that, Scoot?
Time's ticking.
I'm waiting for them.
Is Turlock recovered yet?
Turlock is. I'm looking. Yeah, Turlock has recovered for the most. No, not fully recovered, but he's thinking clearly.
Okay, I'll move to the entryway there. Cillian will hang in the back because Cillian has an armor class of 10.
Man, dude, that light is. What is that? Is that a hooded lantern?
It's her
Who's got?
freaking lantern of
Sanctity. I think.
sanctity.
Yeah, that thing illuminates the shit out of this room. It's like a. Look at that. Look at that
As the light comes in, you can no longer see that purple glow. Spencer or
Yeah.
Kawana.
So I'm gonna go up to it and stand on it slowly. I'm gonna make my way up. Kawana's clever. He just has a feeling that somehow this was the way out or the escape route for that Drider or something else. He's got a sense about these things.
So as you make your way up on top, you put your hands onto the top to pull yourself up to mantle essentially onto the top. You feel a gritty, like a gritty powdery substance. Some of it is sharp and digs into your fingers, into your palms as you pull yourself up on top.
Is it like glass shards?
Essentially, you would think more something not necessarily glass, but glass-like.
Like silicon, silicon chips, like powdery glass.
Maybe a
it's stuck in
gem
your
or
hands.
something like that.
Something like that? Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I wanted to know. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna summon up the mage and the bard to have a look at this.
Okay.
Cillian Enoth will approach.
Let's get
Which is
rid
a
of this
totally
movement
made up
lock.
name of mine. Cillian Enoth is a totally made up name that I came up with. Unlike Turlock, which is a town in Central California.
Now you've ruined
The
it,
bar-
Andy. Fucking I quit. I thought that you created that name, dude. I've been going this whole time bragging on how I've got this guy Andy in my D&D group who just has these unique made up names, and now you tell me it's a town in California.
Actually, I did
Fucking
come up
what
with
the
Turlock.
hell?
No, I came up with Turlock
I
from
told
somebody's
Rob,
last name.
I think we should
Work?
stop playing tonight, Scoot.
Turlock. No, I did come up with the name of Turlock. Then I Googled it, found out it is a place in Central California. Near Merced.
Well, which is it? Did you name him after a town in Central California,
I
or
named him
did
first.
you?
I named him first, and then because I named him from somebody's last name, Spurlock. That Spurlock, that sounds like a cavalier like Spurs, but I changed
Wow.
the beginning to Turlock. Then I googled Turlock and found out, oh, that's a town in Central California near Stockton, Merced.
You're a
Like between
liar,
Fresno
sir.
and Merced. Oh, but
All right, let's.
Assylian
This is what's going to derail our game.
Yes,
Assylian
let's.
Anon
Okay,
totally-
Andy, stop. Let's get back to the game.
I
Assylian
like
Anon is totally
I
original.
like these names. These are very good names. Okay.
Oh, it's just too
I'm summoning the Assylian to have a look, and the bard. I'm pointing down. What make you of this substance?
The bard was having a severe leg cramp during the description of the.
There's some powdery substance that's glass-like or maybe powdered gem all over this dais. There's like little ledges that you have to kind of vault over to get up on top. What's the elevation of this thing? Like 4 feet off the ground?
like powdered like glass.
Yes. What's the elevation of this little altar? Because that's what I'm gonna call it. Is it like 4 feet off the ground?
About 6 foot tops. At the tippy
And it has,
top,
like,
it's a
little
6
step-
foot.
and
Each
it has,
platform
just,
is 2 feet up. Each elevation is 2
Okay.
feet.
Okay, so it's like a little, it's like a little gazebo almost. All right, so
Lyric will check out the powdery substance,
yeah,
and I don't know. I don't know what kind of skill she would use to figure out what that is.
A jeweler skill or gem identification or a bardic intuition type
Crazy.
thing.
She knows a lot about jewels. So, can she tell what type of? Maybe it's a diamond crushed, or
Upon examination, it is purplish in color.
crushed amethyst, possibly. That's her best guess. Can she tell if it's natural origin, like stone or gem?
Why don't you give me a intelligence? Towered. She definitely thinks it's amethyst.
okay. Everybody check their inventory.
She lets everyone know that this is crushed amethyst. What a waste.
Yeah, and yeah. So looking at the let's check for any type of gem that might substitute. This is the way, dude. This is where they're going. If we really want to pursue this evil, we need to figure out this device. Because this is their escape. This is literally their teleportation right here.
Well,
It's their back door.
What's everybody else doing right now? I know that
both my guys have got weapons
Assylian
drawn.
and Lyric are concentrating on what Kawana is dealing with.
Yeah.
Thodan.
Is
Thodan,
this
what's
thing-
Thodan doing? Hold on, Andy.
Thodan's got Mason's shield out and he's scanning the area. He's making sure none of these statues move. Keeping an eye on the east hallway, keeping an eye on the double doors. I don't want any surprises.
Is this thing perhaps a magical
Dan.
or magically endowed construct?
One second, Andy. 1 second. Give me 1 second.
I'm looking at all of this. I don't know.
Okay, go ahead, Andy.
Is this thing perhaps a magical or magically endowed construct? I have spellcraft. It says those talented in this proficiency have a chance equal to half their normal proficiency check of recognizing magical or magically endowed constructs for what they are.
Odin yells, "God damn it! The double doors are open."
Okay, I'm reeling on that.
And he starts walking towards the doors.
Hold tight, everybody.
The ones right there. on
Cillian.
the right-hand side.
Yes.
What does your spellcraft allow you one more time?
To recognize magical or magically endowed constructs for what they are, equal to half of their normal proficiency check. Being that this place
Give me a
seems to be-
proficiency check.
Okay, so it'll be half the. Because my proficiency is 15, so it'll be half the value.
7.
Is this thing magically endowed?
You're looking at it, and it's couldn't be. To you, it looks like something of religious nature.
Which I don't have the proficiency. But Thodin.
Thodan notices that the door is ajar, and he yells out into the room as he did,
And he starts
alerting
walking
everybody
towards it.
that the door is open, and starts walking towards the door.
Yeah, and I'm going with him. I'm front and center with him.
Mr. Turlock will move over there, and Celine will kind of stay in the back and study the construct.
Fucking doors. Did they swing open, or were they closed when we walked in?
Well, it looks
We're
as
ajar.
if Thodan opened them.
I mean, when we first came in the room, I thought the doors were still closed when we came in.
This time now, or when you first came into the room?
When we first came back right now, and I started looking at this altar.
Yeah,
I
you
did
were
not
you were
realize-
paying attention to the altar, and everybody else was. It was a
That
jar.
second blue flash was this guy leaving.
The altar. So, Thodan noticed that the door was ajar. He didn't notice that it wasn't wide open. It was ajar, and he just happened to pick that up because he was closely paying attention to things around the room. And that is, so he spotted the door ajar. And it appears that he walked over and opened them, and as you swing the doors open and light pours into it, you see that there's scattering of coins in piles across the floor. There are racks that look as if they at one point held weapons, but they've been cleared. It looks like a trail of coins are scattered about as if piled into something no longer is there.
You guys
It
wanna know
seems
what I
to
think?
you from first glance that there probably was a lot more in here than there is now.
Yeah, that first flash was somebody that left the wizard room, right? They got to the statue and got out. The second flash was the turkey in here. Is that what you think, Spencer?
They were. Yeah. What happened was we kicked some ass downstairs with the bitch, who was basically a sub commander of this place, and a lot of the drow, they were like, "Fuck this! Let's grab what we can and get as much loot as we can," and they vacated the premises to somewhere deeper or lower, who knows. But they definitely were in here with the doors locked, trying to get as much,
Loot-
you know,
loot
which is
out,
not
yeah.
is not something a fanatic would do. You know what I mean? That's like mercenary style right there.
Maybe they're cavaliers.
I
And their
think they might
potion
be.
of heroism ran out.
Heroism. Yep. But yeah,
Sorry,
it's
I couldn't
very
resist.
it's very like it's not fanatics. Well, there was a few fanatical people still in here, but this is like guards that don't make enough. They were like, the bitch is gone, let's take the loot and bail, rather than confront us. Oh yeah, they just left like a bunch. They were in here with the doors locked, just literally like piling it into like
When you
bags.
heard like jingling and clashing and stuff when you
Yeah.
listened
Oh,
to
yeah.
the door turret lock.
It's kind of what I
Or
thought was
Koana.
going on. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought was going on. Was that someone locked themselves in and was trying to just take as much as they could before they bailed. That's the vibe I got. I sincerely thought that. Because it was locked on both sides, and it's like they know we're here. You know what I mean? And they're moving shit around in there. We should have just tried to blow the door open.
There seems to be more coin in this room than we can carry, though.
No, there's not that much as that you see in here. It looks like there was a lot more, right? Excuse.
Yeah.
Check
Yeah.
out the chest.
Yeah, and the weapon racks are cleared.
What are these items to
Yes.
this side over here?
Just chests.
Okay.
Chests.
Closed.
More
open?
chests. They're open.
Anything inside them as Charlotte goes and peers at them?
Some coins. They're
Just-
look
they're
to
just
be
lots
they're not very full.
There seems to be a door on the other side of the room. There.
Yeah, goes into the other bedroom.
That's the
Oh, that
opposite
would be-
door.
okay.
Yep. Yeah. So this chest in front of me, is it opened and looted?
No.
I think that's an
Well,
icon.
that's
just-
the contents of the room.
yeah,
okay,
That's the parcel marker.
All right. Yeah, I definitely need some type of. I don't care what the rules say. I need some type of a magical upgrade at this point. I need it.
Seems like this horde is mostly monetary. There doesn't seem to be any like objects or weapons in the room.
There's some. I mean, are you guys gonna spend some time looking around in here?
Are there? I just want to see if there's any, like, gems. Like,
Cillian's going to be in
Purple ones.
yeah.
Cillian's
purple
counting
gems.
coins.
Amethyst is what she's looking for.
The
right?
Cillian's gonna be there for several hours. There are literally tens of thousands of coins scattered about in here. Still.
He will nevertheless start counting, making stacks of 10, dividing the coins into their
proper
Tens?
denomination.
dividing
He's
the
going to
coins
be there a
into
lot
their
longer now.
categories. And if you guys
We
are
got a
busy,
Rain Man in the group.
I'm gonna have
Yeah,
to kill
yeah.
him. I'm gonna have to kill him.
hey,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. It's like there's no question in my mind.
10,
before this
10
campaign
stacks
is
of
over.
10 by denomination.
dividing
One,
the coins by their
two,
coppers and
3.
electrums and silvers and gold and platinum.
Oh,
But before he starts counting, he's dividing the coins into their metallic types.
Yeah, there's coins are scattered across the entirety of the room.
God.
Well, what else does he have to do while you guys look at the room?
He can do whatever he wants.
So,
Yeah, he is.
is there anything? So as you shine the light, so you know, gems they do catch light a little bit different as you shine the light around the room. The cursory glance. Do we see anything that stands out? Perhaps like a different glow. Anything look out of ordinary?
It looks like this room was exactly how it looks, a storehouse for treasure. You guys do notice wandering around in here that there is a scroll, there's a book, there's a couple possibly potions and a wand.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's stuff.
Yeah, there's some stuff.
Okay. Okay.
Stuff that
can
looks
we
as
take a
if
look
it
at
couldn't
those?
be, was just like in their haste to get out, couldn't.
They took like the most. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can open
we
that
get-
chest and.
I tried, but it just says parcel.
Yeah, I don't think that's
Try
an
it
actual
now.
object. I think that's just
Yeah, now I see it.
it's just
Okay.
mansion treasure hoard, and that's pretty much what's all in the room.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
if we
that's
dragged it
just a
over-
representative of what's in
Yeah,
the room.
if we dragged it over to the party sheet, it would probably reward
No,
something.
Spencer's got it open. He can see it now.
I'd like to examine the scroll.
It's not something that you can understand. It's arcane in nature, you would guess. It's not.
Lyric takes a look at it.
Double click on
At the scroll.
What happened? Oh, something from broke again. Oh no, it's Turlock.
Do you have read magic, Lyric?
I think I. Hold on, let me check.
Cillian has it, but not memorized. A serious deficiency. I don't have armor, and I don't have detect magic.
Memorized?
No, I don't have them on my list. I don't have them in my book. I have read magic, but I have to memorize it after the next long rest.
Oh, yeah, I don't have it memorized.
Yeah, I have
to-
it, but I'll have to take a long rest to memorize it.
Yeah, me too.
Fortunately, I don't have detect magic. That's kind of like a necessity that I don't have. And I don't have armor, which would be very useful since I don't have any protection at all. Armor class of 10.
So you Lyric, you know it's arcane, but you're not capable of interpreting it.
Cillian, once he rests, he can memorize read magic and find out what it is. Attempt to find out what it is.
Scoot. There's 3 unidentified. It just says
Yeah, I
unidentified.
see that.
What am I looking at?
You are looking at.
There's a fucking spell book too, Laura.
Yeah, he said scroll and a book.
Yeah, spell book. There's a potion too, and a wand.
Potion and a wand.
Yeah, potion, scroll, spell book, wand.
We know the scroll is arcane. Okay.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh, and there's a flask, like maybe a potion. It says, and
So there's a
What-
potion and a flask.
yes, that may also with potion with question mark, and then oil vial of oil.
There's a flask and then a vial of oil.
I think it's trolling. Oil vial of ...
Oh, it's supposed to be comma, oil, comma, vial of.
Okay. It's
Sorry.
trolling.
Yeah.
That's all right. It's yeah. You guys have a field day with this.
So there's a
I
scroll,
really-
spell book, a potion, a wand, a flask, and a vial of oil.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit.
Just trying to write it all down.
Yeah, wand with intricate carvings, spellbook, scroll, potion, vial of oil, flask.
Is the spell book 5 pounds? I guess so, huh?
Yeah, you would look at it and you'd see that it's probably a traveling spell book.
That's their
Wouldn't be-
lighter.
Yep. It's
Grab
not
that
it,
shit.
it is not a spell book that would be on the bookshelves. It's definitely a lighter traveling spell book.
Yeah, that's like somebody.
So you arcanists should grab this stuff. We haven't
Yeah.
even done a thorough search of that wizard room, did we?
No. Yeah. Yes, we did. Yeah, the room with the crown and everything. Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. We definitely did. Yeah. So
I mean, I guess I can grab the spell book. It might encumber me.
I would. I mean, that's a pretty serious item. I would take that. You can offload some stuff, and I'll help carry it. But I would take that. There's a wand with intricate. I mean, there's so much cool shit. You guys just.
If there's a
grab all of
wand,
it.
I'll grab. Yeah, Cillian will grab the wand.
Yep.
If it's in the party sheet, I can grab it.
It's in the. Can they
You can
drag
grab
it
out
off
of the
this?
parcel. You should be able to drag it off that parcel.
Is this
That's
an
interesting.
extension? This parcel thing?
Yeah.
It put
I don't
it
think
in
it's gonna
my
drag.
inventory, but
I
it's
think it's
still
gonna
in
drag
the
off
parcel.
the map.
Don't drag that, Andy.
He's literally trying to take the chest.
He's literally trying to grab the chest. Double click the chest, Andy.
Left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then we can just. And
Yep.
can I drag the record link to? No. Yeah, it did. It did that time. Now it worked. I didn't realize I had to open it and then drag it over.
I'm gonna just
Now,
toss
now
all these.
everything is in the party sheet now.
Oh, that should not have been the case because you guys. The coin's gonna. I'm putting the coin back in. Sorry,
Oh, do you want me to?
you can't
Can't.
because you guys are not gonna be wandering around in the party.
Wait, how much does 18,000 copper weigh?
A lot.
We need a wagon.
like
So
hundreds of
essentially,
pounds?
This is, yeah. So this is one of those situations where we have so much loot scattered around. I mean, we'll have to think creatively on. Sometimes as
we can hire
adventurers,
people to bag
Sure.
it up and carry it out. Give them a
Alright,
small
sure.
percentage of the.
but we
finance.
have other pressing matters.
All right,
We're
so
not
you
gonna be
guys
lugging this shit
cleared
around.
all this.
We have a
stuff
basement to
behind
get to.
We gotta oxygen to save our. We have to be able to survive this mess before we start thinking about that.
In the meantime, the items that were put on the
So-
party sheet.
So what I was thinking you could do, Andy, is drag individual items from that hoard to your character sheet.
Oh, not on the party sheet. Okay. Well,
Correct.
they're on the party sheet right now.
They're on the
So
party
it's a
sheet
little
now,
like-
so you guys can deal with them there. Whatever
I
you
will
don't
take
deal with will go back into
Cillian's
the
grabbing some
chest.
stuff right now. Anything that's kind of arcane.
You want the
What happened to the wand?
you want
somebody
the
took
wand?
No, you
I
grab,
just
if you took the wand, go
thought-
ahead. Because I grabbed the spell book. It's fair that we
Oh, you
share
did?
the loot.
I grabbed the spell book too. That's weird.
I have the spell book.
Did
on my
you
inventory.
did you grab it out of the treasure chest, Lyric?
Yeah, I did. Well, yes, I did
Yeah.
that, and
Or
I
does that
have it
not
on.
work?
you can have the spell book because it was too heavy.
It's
for
a
me
magical
anyway.
chest. It duplicates things. I'm gonna start putting some of my platinum in the chest. And
Is it
I'm
bugged
turning this
out?
delete thing. No, I did not have it to delete items that were transferred.
Yeah.
Everything that was in the chest is on the party sheet.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
can
So
you
now-
drag it from there onto your character?
Lyric
Should be
did
able
that
to.
with the
I did.
spell book.
Okay.
Yeah, but it didn't take it. It didn't remove it from the
Right.
chest.
Yeah,
You know what I
'cause he
mean?
Because I
Yeah,
didn't
that's-
have it to delete on removal.
So on the party sheet, there's still 3 daggers, 3 short swords, and 5 poison javelins.
Oh, you guys left those behind. Those aren't actually.
Oh, so
Yeah.
they shouldn't be on the party sheet at all.
That is correct.
Can you delete the? Yeah.
That is correct. So there is still in that treasure hoard chest is all that coin.
Yeah, the coin though, that's going to take some time to haul out of here.
Yeah. We've
We
also
can
got
always get
coin.
back.
We got coin downstairs.
Yeah, we can always.
Hang on,
like-
I gotta ask something. Does Asilion have the spell book with the 56
Yes.
blank pages? Okay, because I
Is it
I'll
is it all
delete-
blank pages? Is it just a blank page?
It's
spell
a
book?
blank spell book. It's never been used.
Okay, well, that'll
It's a
be useful.
traveler's spell book.
Do you have a spell book?
Lyric has a spell book, and
Okay, and I have a spell
so
book.
I just
So-
want to delete the ones that I added.
Ooh,
from
you know
the
what? I
treasure.
didn't have mine listed, so actually I have 2 spell books. Okay, yes, I have 2 spell books on me.
I should not be carrying 1600 GP. Something weird happened with this.
1600
And
GP.
also- Yeah,
What?
and I also noticed that. Oh, I guess that's the party total. Never mind. That's the party total. But I also noticed that in the party sheet, did you clear out the coins from this room? And tell
Yes,
if-
they're still in
if
that
and when we-
chest.
I've
Okay,
written them down
sounds
and
good.
I've added it to the map.
Very good.
Yeah, so there's like 30 some thousand coins, and it's gonna take Asilion and his stacking technique roughly 6 hours.
Yeah, I'm
If
not
he
worried
doesn't
about it at
stop,
all.
and if he can stack 3 coins every second.
Well, I will
Turlock-
tell you this: this chest makes what we left downstairs seem pathetic.
Right,
we left-
and Turlock might need some rest. I don't think Turlock's taken a rest since he's recovered from the wine. I think maybe a rest for Turlock might be.
And you guys didn't search that room to the southeast,
No.
The wizard room.
correct?
Yeah, I didn't
The
think we searched
altar
that room.
room.
When's the last time
altar-
we've had a rest?
No,
Southeast.
I called it the wizard room. It was where there was the 2 skeletons on the table with some. It's literally the room right down here.
That's where we grabbed the crown from.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It is where
That's
you
all
grab
you
the
did
crown.
was grab the crown. You didn't do anything else in the room. You didn't
Okay.
inventory.
I
you
thought we
didn't-
searched it.
No.
Yeah,
Well,
I thought.
I don't want to camp out. That's not a good room to.
No,
this would
because
be-
you
if
guys
you're-
still had these enemies to deal with.
right.
Yeah.
frenemies.
But I mean, Turlock hasn't had a rest in some
Frenemies.
time. He's recovered from the.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Potions,
But we
wine.
just rested, and then he decided to drink the wine at 10 a.m.
Yeah,
So
but
whose
that was
fault
how
is that?
long ago was that? Now at this point.
Just like 3 hours,
It's-
maybe.
Okay.
It's
Then okay.
no, it's been some time.
So, Scoot, have we thoroughly searched this room now?
I would consider this room thoroughly searched.
Okay, so we should
You
go back to
guys-
the wizard room.
You guys spent
And
an
thoroughly
hour
searched
searching
this
through
room.
this room.
Let's try to open this
Hold
door.
on. Who's Thodin?
This
wait
door
for us
to the east,
Yeah,
you notice that there's a bar,
I'm gonna pop
a
the
metal bar
off of it.
across it.
Yep, I'm gonna lift it.
And you find that it's actually quite light, which is surprising, but solid. Like it
Some
feels
type
like
of
it's
precious-
substantial.
Yeah, some type of precious metal. All right, I'm gonna open the door and I'm gonna make my way back to
Oh.
that room.
You open the door and it's the room with all the beds.
Barracks.
Yep,
The barracks.
yep.
If you guys are taking off down there without us. You don't even have a light source. How are you getting down there?
I don't need a light source.
Oh, you have infravision.
As long as he stays away from the
Oh,
light
yeah,
source, he doesn't need a light
Yeah.
source.
Okay.
So are you guys searching this room as well?
Have we been?
I
in
thought
here?
we had searched that room. We went through all those
No,
footlockers.
because to go through this... No, not that room. I'm talking the wizard room.
Yeah, I want to search the
Yeah.
wizard room.
Yeah, we're going to search the wizard room.
Hopefully, we can find some purple crystals, amethyst.
Does anybody want to carry my hooded lantern because it's weighing me down?
I'll carry it. I might have to drop it. But Because I,
Okay,
I
I'm gonna
have to
put it.
move
I'm putting
quick.
it in the party sheet.
Lockers and beds
What,
and a
Thodan? Why don't you clip the lantern to your belt and like walk around with the lantern on your belt? Can I do that? Can I clip that? Can I clip this thing onto my belt so that I can have my hands free? Both hands free?
You can definitely try to do that.
Yeah, I'd like to try to do that.
How much does a lantern weigh?
2 pounds.
I could probably put it on Thoden if you wanted.
I just want to be able to move quick, but I, also need the light.
I put it on the party sheet, so whoever wants
Okay.
it. Now I'm not
Matt,
encumbered.
you want it?
Yeah.
Or do you want to roll for it?
Just see.
Would
Oh,
it-
I don't want to roll for it. If you want it, take it. I don't want the weight.
No. I thought you wanted it, and that's why I was saying. No, it's cool. Go ahead and take it.
No, I would just. He's only carrying 65 pounds, so. Actually, Eagle Eye, yeah, he needs 2 hands. So.
Lyric is wondering why she didn't choose a lighter instrument.
What you carrying? A harp?
fucking-
a full-fledged
she's got a
harp.
lute.
It's a 4-pound lute.
She's got a loot. It's not that you just can't, you just have a lot of shit. Lyric's a hoarder. She's got a lot of shit. She's got a lot of shit. She's got all these nice magical things.
I have a
She,
sable cloak that weighs
All of a
5
sudden, I look
pounds.
over at her sheet and I'm like, when did you get this shit? There's like all this magic shit, random shit, magic. Lyric like kind of just stays quiet and it just winds up on her person.
I have 2 short swords too. I don't.
Yeah, one of them's a powerful short sword, magic short sword. Remember?
Thoden's
You
going to
got it
somehow
from that
tie this
guy.
damn thing to himself. Because he doesn't want to put his shield down to carry it.
Say
Or his
that again,
mace.
Thodan?
Thoden needs to figure out how to tie this damn lantern to himself. Because he does not want to put his shield down or his mace down.
Well, it's going to be really awkward for you to tie a lantern to yourself because of your stature. It's going to be like bouncing off of your knees
And someone else should carry it. I'll put it back in the party sheet. Can Isilon carry it?
The
Isilon?
lantern?
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
But Asilian's in a different room than you.
It's all right.
We're
We
all
can
in
go
the
back and
bedroom.
forth. But it's like,
Guys, you and Eagle Eye, you went down. We're all in the bedroom, the quarters or whatever.
it's fine.
So where
In
is
general.
is everybody where you guys are on the map?
I thought we were all going to be in the wizard room.
Well, we are checking out this room to the east of the treasure room.
Well, you guys kind of already looked through that room. You guys went
Did
through
we?
the chest.
How did we enter? Was there another entrance here?
Yeah, there's an entrance right here by the south. Which will take you out to the hallway. It's like one of the first rooms you went in.
Necromancer room? Is that?
That's where Thoden and Eagle Eye are.
There's a door
Oh, that's-
there and a door there. You guys
Yes, we
came in
entered-
this room.
We entered the north door.
Yeah.
With the treasure hoard. So this one is. Okay, the movement token lock is back on.
Let's just turn that off.
So this room, the Turlock just walked in. Is there a wall right there? I can't see because it's in darkness. I'm assuming there's a wall right here. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, now I see. And there's a stairwell. Did we go down, up or down that stairs? That came.
We came up that
that's how we
stairwell.
Came up, right?
Yep.
That leads down to the first floor.
Come into the wizard room. And
Okay,
let's
so
search the
I'm
wizard
going to
room.
Wizard room.
There we go. I thought we were all in there.
And so you guys spend
Good
some
news
time
is there's a
searching
shit
this
ton
room.
of gems.
And
in
there
the
is
chest.
there's a parcel in this room as well, up in the top corner, right there.
Okay, can we get that on the party sheet? Be kind to us that are less magic item endowed.
All right, it's all transferred to the party sheet.
Cillian
Lyric
mentions to
also-
Thoden, a shit ton of gems. My, what a little Vulgarian we are, my bearded one.
Oh yes, any of them are red, I would like them.
Wow. Yeah, what do these look like?
Keep all the purple ones.
Are
there-
we to
are
assume that the decorations in here are like just decorations, or these
Can
Well,
we
like I
let's
books?
focus on
described-
one thing at a time. So the gems, what do these gems look like?
So who's a gem identifier?
We really don't have one.
You can
These-
just
I would-
look at the color.
I mean, Lyric.
I think
Lyric
lyric
knows.
is the best for that. Yeah.
Lyric.
Well,
She
lyric, you
knows
definitely
what
see
gem.
an amethyst in there. You do see another purple gem. You see one that you definitely know is jade. There's
Okay,
an
the green one.
aquamarine in there that you know, and a garnet.
What
and
color
a
garnet?
turquoise.
The red. And
My wife
it a
like
red
knows every
garnet?
stone.
Orange
And
garnet.
you see a banded agate and a tiger eye agate.
oh, Lord.
Let's see. I'd say that the zircon you would be able to tell. But then there's
Nothing red, huh?
there are there's there's like two other purple gems that you're not really familiar with.
Okay.
There's a green gem that you're not super familiar with either. Let's
Well, we can grab all of these and take them to Stumble Duck or whatever his name is.
all the way down in the keep.
Yeah, someday.
I like it. I'm looking to see which ones might be red for you. This one's almost red, but it's not really red. It's like a pinkish red.
Maybe like a rose quartz or something.
If none of them are red, you guys
You know a rose quartz, and it's definitely not a rose quartz.
can split them up.
Not coral.
Dodan wants to split up gems.
No, like he just wants
That's,
the red
that's
ones.
going to be
There's
a
no
knock
red
on
ones.
your morals there, buddy.
What do you mean? I want the red ones. If they're not red, I don't really want them.
Lyric's going to start hoarding these. By the way, Lyric put her 2 short swords in the party sheet if anybody wants them.
Oh, that you put those in there?
Yeah,
Okay.
because I just kept my best short sword. They were weighing me down. I'm gonna take these amethysts, or the amethyst.
No, Tiger's Eye is gold. The garnet is close to red.
That's the only one I'm interested in.
And somebody
Oh,
already
you
took
want
it.
that garnet?
I want the tiger eye.
Lyric. I'll put it back.
Thoden would appreciate that.
Yes. Why is Thoden so interested in red gems, by the way?
Oh, because I have some prayers I need to take care of in Sunsep.
Hmm.
I took the tiger eye. He just liked the way it looked. I might actually craft a headband with that thing embedded in it.
You should have the turquoise for that.
Yeah, maybe I'll take a turquoise too. Yeah,
It's your
I'm taking-
thing.
That would be very Kawana-ish.
Yeah, that is very. Yeah, you're right. Both of those, the gold and the turquoise.
Turquoise is traditional Native American.
Yeah, I know. But gold is too, though. Goldish.
Short swords, delete them, keep them.
Delete them.
Oh, there was 20 platinum pieces in here as well. And then there are tons of different types of reagents.
Platinum
There's
pieces you can distribute them.
many different books
Hold on, Andy. Yeah.
detailing various acts of necromancy. Most definitely. Vasilian takes some time. I don't know if you guys want to give Vasilian some time.
Well, I was actually looking at this pentagram cover book over here where Cillian's saying.
I think that pretty much encompasses us trying to search the room. We would take the time
Okay.
to glean anything we wanted. I can safely
So
assume
the
that.
book that is laying there that you're looking at it's written in Elvish. That you can it's an ancient dialect, but it's speaking of exuding information from the dead through some forbidden practices.
Ritual book.
Specifically detailing how to remove sections of the brain related to memory. And to
Related to
created
memory?
a concoction in order to relive those memories.
So someone's going to extract the brain and make it into some kind of
A potion
Yeah.
of some sort.
ingestible.
Yep.
They
That
can
the person
steal memories.
obtain the memories of that person.
Yep.
That's
Would that be considered an evil act?
Oh, that's thoroughly evil and horrible.
Well, I'm just,
Like-
I know.
Thoroughly evil.
But
Robbing
nevertheless,
Drilling
is
holes
arcane
in
knowledge.
their head. Yeah.
it is arcane knowledge.
Necromancy.
It is necromancy,
necromancy.
and I am against it. Selene is against necromancy, but it is arcane knowledge, so therefore should be retrieved from this place and maybe stored in some place that the forces of goodness can gain some knowledge of what the forces of evil are doing.
It's more of this. It's alchemical necromancy.
It's alchemical. Yeah, exactly. It's not so much it's alchemical
Oh, come on, guys. They're literally drilling holes in their brain.
No, I'm not
and
arguing
taking
it
their
being
brain
evil.
out and stealing their memories of
Right.
people. They're literally robbing people's memories after that. Of course, after
But
after they
if the
murder them and drill a hole
okay,
in their
so
head.
what if this knowledge though was used by somebody on their deathbed who wishes to impart their heritage to
Sure.
their offspring and
Sure.
say, "This is great grandma's
just-
tale to you. Please impart this memory
Sure.
to my great grandchildren of
Sure,
my
and the off
youth."
chance that that would be ever
And
happening.
in
yes.
elven heritage, that would be I think that would be useful because the elves are long lived and are very proud of their heritage, and might want to share the knowledge of their great grandparents, great grandparents, and such like that.
I think
yeah.
an elf would be repulsed.
I think if the victims were murdered and taken to the memories without their consent,
No, elves live a really long life and value.
As
what is
Assylian
said
as
value
Assylian
what
reads
isn't
further,
unsaid.
they
Anyway.
It also requires the practice of raising the dead to an undead status first.
well,
There you go.
that's okay. So
That's
that's
even
evil.
better.
Okay, so I'll agree. At that point, we do get evil, but
Scattered amongst the notes, you also notice some things talking about a king in a treasure hoard.
a king of.
You can't really make it out completely, for it's very disrupted in condition.
It's an elven though, right?
No, common.
Well, would Turlock doesn't have history though. Is there any names that are mentioned in the what we can read? Any names that stand out in the text? We voice them.
There are some names, yes. None that any of you recognize, though.
I think we should.
Does any of the names happen to be inscribed on the crown you're walking around with?
Inspecting the crown, there are no words on the crown, just
Crown would be
runic
associated
type
with a house
symbols.
rather than an individual.
And you don't even
s-
recognize the sigilling on the crown itself either.
Scoot. Not to detract from 50 million people asking you, but where's your stream? Where's your stream being posted?
It's in your stream channel, and it's on the Discord stream channel.
Oh, I see it. Okay, you put it in there. Okay, thank you for putting. Did you automatically put that there?
I just
Or do
did
you do it
tonight because
manually?
Tommy said he wanted to watch, and I sent it to
Oh
Tommy
yeah,
as
thank
well.
you. Yeah, should automate it somehow. Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know how to push. You would have to do that on your end.
Yeah, it's a bot.
Yep.
Figure it out. Should probably just join forces. Have one server. Too many server.
Yeah, a lot of 3 at this point, just for the 2 of us, because of Gilded.
Yeah, we should probably talk about that. Maybe get like one community. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool.
Yeah. All right, so
While
you
everyone's
are you going to take these texts? What?
Yes,
what-
I think we should. Even the forbidden texts, I think they should be at least taken and given into the right hands.
Not destroyed.
Knowledge is
okay.
knowledge.
10 minutes later, he's gonna use it.
Right?
This is
He's gonna be
knowledge.
whispering me while everybody
not-
else is
we're not-
sleeping and
we're not-
I'm on watch.
We're not ignorant, book burning evangelicals.
I
I am a
take
man
great
of the
offense to that,
arcane.
dude.
I am a man of the arcane art. Well, an elf of the arcane arts. This knowledge should be preserved. These books should not be put on a bonfire. And let us take this knowledge and put it into until we find somebody that would be a good repository. Maybe even Selene. Maybe I should take him back to Selene, my home, the Elven Kingdom of Selene. And at least there we can study them and have some knowledge of our enemy.
So I put the 7 books into the party sheet. There's 7 books. 4 of them
That's
are
a lot of books.
historical
That's a lot of-
aspect.
4 of them are historical, and 3 of them are detailing the
Cillian's
necromancy practices.
Selene's going to take those. Well, he took. Okay. He's taking what he can.
Oh, I forgot
I'll
to
get
do something
encumbered.
with that.
Not that heavy, though.
No, I
Not
didn't
yet
put a weight on them yet.
Yeah.
And you took
I
them
was-
and put them in your inventory before I
Yeah.
could put a weight on all of them.
Well, they're in my. You can look at my sheet and see that
Yeah,
they're in 3 necromancy books and 4 historical textbooks. So, want to put a weight on them? Put a weight.
So while they're doing this exploring of these books, Thoden is gonna meander over to Lyric and
Now,
say, "Hey, dragon lady, you're collecting quite a hoard of gems. Do you have any rubies or other red gems that you would like to share?"
Well, I gave you the garnet, which is red. And the only other, I do have 2 rubies. But they're my earring. They're my earrings.
You're not gonna get those rubies.
They're in
It's
her
just not gonna
earrings?
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
she's-
gonna-
you're fucking with a woman's jewelry, dude. This is
I'm not
be
fucking with woman's
PvP.
jewelry.
there might be PvP right here. I have a feeling.
Yeah.
sure what that acronym means.
Player versus player. You've never heard of PvP before?
Yeah. I know a PB and J, but
I don't know that acronym.
P
It's a
Victor
sandwich.
P. Player versus player.
Yep. Yeah. I mean,
You guys
try to
notice
take
that Thodan
her
has some
mirror away.
drool hanging down the side of his beard?
It's making me drool.
What's he
Drooling
drooling
for-
about?
For my earrings?
here's my concern. 'Cause we have these books and these gems, and we have a lot of coins we can bring out. I'm suggesting. I mean, what else of the mansion have we not just explored?
Whole basement. No, that grated off stairwell that is
Right.
keeping something down there.
Which could
Not only
lead-
that,
and
but
I'm
also
wondering if there
teleport.
is
Yeah.
how these drow got here. I'm wondering if that cellar leads to an opening into the Underdark. If that is the case, maybe we should regroup and figure out some kind of tactics and strategy as we go into the basement. In the meantime, I'm rather weighed down, both my characters. Maybe we should take this stuff
here it
outside.
comes. Here it comes. I knew this. You want to go back and I know you want to go back and sell things. I get it. We couldn't get out. We tried this. We've been down this route. Like remember we
The
tried
doors
to get
won't
out of
open.
the door. The doors are completely sealed.
Well, maybe we should at least put these items in some kind of secure spot.
what
that
we've
we can
done.
retrieve them.
Yeah, the chest.
You guys
That's
got a
what we've
couple
done.
secure spots now.
Twice.
Yeah.
Exactly.
One on the
We've done
first
it.
floor, one on the second floor. It's time to go to the
Yeah,
basement.
we're not getting out of here right now, dude. This isn't a kite back to the town, sell, and then back and forth. This is like some serious shit right here. This place.
Well, and not to mention, we've got a whole bunch of people on the first floor that are practically hostages.
Yep.
That we've told them we'd help them get out when we're ready to leave.
Oh, and you guys can have
Yeah.
them carry the loot back to town for you.
Yeah.
We could.
Yeah.
We could
So
probably give it
one
to 'em.
thing, one thing about this place, I agree with Andy on is there is definitely multiple ways into the Underdark here. Drow and Dryder don't just live in a mansion
Right.
in the middle of the mountains. So they're definitely come up from the. They're definitely coming up from down below. I'm
Oh,
I
guessing.
love that.
And the pedestal.
Drow just
I-
don't just live in a
don't.
mansion in the middle of the mountains.
They don't. Let's just be honest here. They don't. So there's two things. There's a sub basement. Who knows how far that goes down? But there's definitely a sub basement. A sub basement that's literally locked from the outside. So that could mean two things. That could mean prisoners down there, or it could mean they don't want whatever is down there getting up. Okay. The third thing is and
Or
it could
both.
go as deep or both. And it could go as deep as you can imagine. But I honestly think that there is there's multiple teleports or ways to teleport down into the lower levels of the Underdark from this level. From this level specifically, I think is the key to getting. That's where they went through. That's where our enemies ran to. So
Well, maybe we should
Flip
get
a
this
coin.
all down to the first level. Let's recoup on the first level. Let's take all this stuff because we're kind of encumbered. If we are going to go down to the basement,
I'm not. I don't have shit as usual.
I do.
But let's.
Both my characters are encumbered.
I know you do.
So I would
Let's
like
take.
to, like,
Yeah.
how
We'll
did-
take it
you know,
every-
before select, have we tried to bust a window?
There are no windows.
There is no windows here, dude.
Remember?
It's
You
literally
guys came upon a
fortress. It's
mansion with
monolith.
no windows at all, which was really odd.
Yeah. And the only way that we got in the first time was I actually used dispel magic, but it was temporary. All right, so we'll get down. I don't want whatever is in here to get away too, man. I don't feel like kiting back and forth.
No, but I'd like to kind of regroup and let's. We have to go down the first floor if we're going down to the basement anyway.
Give our enemy. Right. We're going to go to the first floor. We're going to take it. Here's what we're going to do. We'll go down. We'll take everything. Let's go back to the bedroom where we kept all the other shit and store this shit there. We're terrible at that. Let's try to keep things all in the same place. That's what I'd say. So not have multiple, buried treasure over the continent.
Over the
everywhere.
entire fucking
So,
yeomanry.
Let's try. Seriously, man, it gives me OCD. We have shit all over the wagon. We have shit in the Kendall Keep. We have shit in fucking. What's the town that we were in before the outpost? What was the
Westburn.
town?
Westburn.
Yeah, we have shit. We have shit in Westburn. We probably have shit at the inn. We have shit in Kendall Keep. We have shit on the fucking. It's too much, man. It's killing me.
You guys have
Pissing me off.
an apartment at Kendall
Yeah, we
Keep.
have an apartment with shit in it too. I forgot about that.
My screen's
Yeah.
all like light colored and buffering at the moment.
Kick it. Are you on an Apple II, Amiga?
No,
Amiga.
no, I'm on a Dell all in one.
I loved my Amiga back in the day, dude.
Me
I had
too,
an Amiga
man.
Black in
Shit's-
91,
it's
92.
So you guys are gonna try and transfer all that coin from the.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything until my screen stops
No.
buffering. I got a buffering signal on my cursor, and the screen's kind of like a light white. I have no idea what's going on.
And delete this token because it's gone.
And it's still it's buffering for some time now. So until it stops, I don't know. I'm not going to be able to do anything.
Well, you guys are definitely feeling the weight of the day weighing upon you with all the action that you have encountered, the terrors that you have seen, the sheer thought of what the hell was going on here, the confusion,
Thinking as I
the dealing with a psychedelic cavalier. Not having dinner
Yes.
yet.
Yeah. Psychedelic Cavalier. I love that.
He was electric.
my screen's not recovering. It usually recovers
Electric.
quicker than this.
The blue man
Might
of fucking Cavaliers.
What's
Unless
that,
my
Andy?
My screen is like light white, and I have those cursors of buffering signal, a blue circle of buffering, and it hasn't changed in minutes now. I don't know what's going on. You might have
Weird.
to exit out unless it like stops. Usually, sometimes this happens when there's like, I don't know, something happens, and then you get that. This is just not. It's not ending.
It's a never-ending story.
Yeah, and it's never-ending buffering. I might have to exit out. I think I'm going to, because it's not. It doesn't seem like it's going to end. I'll hop back on just to hold on.
Wow, you guys got
Oh,
so
that's probably
much
right.
queued up experience. It's not even funny.
Oh yeah. But
Yeah, dude.
You guys have been through
like,
a shit ton of encounters. in
Yeah,
there.
I mean, you would think at this point, though, I'm going to make an argument here.
check for updates. I need to update again. This is bullshit.
Don't do that. Don't update, dude. Wait till
Why?
after the game.
Yeah, don't
Because,
update.
Dude, then you're gonna be
You
out
might
It'll
of
be
be
on a
off
different version.
than me,
Yep.
and I am not updating, and I am not closing the game out.
Yep. So, Scoot, can I make an argument here?
You can always make an argument.
We
That
have
was
been,
like
we,
that was like asking Dan Aykroyd
Andy,
to not let
Andy,
Andy, please. let
hold
me
on, buddy.
finish. Yeah. So, I really, we've been through so much shit. We've amassed so much experience points. Can we actually level up without a trainer if we want to continue the game? You know, without like sidetracking like that. Because frankly, who the fuck is Kawana gonna go off and train with? You know, especially like out here in the wilderness. So
Well, you don't have
it's
to
up
have
to you,
you don't
man.
have to physically have a trainer until
Yeah, but
you
we don't
go
wanna
after
just-
level 6.
Okay.
So Kawana is good. The only one who needs a trainer at this point is Lyric.
You don't need a trainer after level 6?
No, you do. After level
Lyric-
6.
Lyric
You
needs to
do
go
need a
to
trainer after level 6.
college or-
That's odd.
Bard College.
Yeah, I know about that. I just wonder. Yeah, I'm always on the fence about that because it kind of.
With the Barbarian Shaman, it is a little bit different, but you can find somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, not really. Like, I mean, I could go back to.
No, I'm
my
really saying
homeland, I guess.
you can find somebody.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Just make it happen. But in
and it
that
will make
case,
and
it's
it will
just-
make sense,
Yeah.
and it may
Yeah.
be beneficial. No hints
Yeah,
there at
okay.
all.
Yeah, I just don't know when. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want to brick it. I always have problems with the
Well,
maintenance
the
style.
whole key is it
We'll have
only
to do it
bricks
offline.
it only bricks things. Yeah, most definitely. When everybody decides to train and those things are needed, it will be something that should be done offline and not in game
I
time.
just want to level up, dude. It's been so long since I've leveled up, and I just want to level up.
So, anyways,
I really, and some items. I want things.
I want
you
things.
guys asked me.
I want things. dude.
Andy, what?
I want.
Yeah, when you guys asked me
Spells.
to not update, it was like asking Dan Aykroyd to not look in the box in Ghostbusters.
Mhm.
I already pressed the button, but
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
We should go down to the basement.
Yeah.
Well, we should go
good.
downstairs. We should check in with all the prisoners.
Okay.
Tell them that the first floor and the second floor are cleared. They can, go eat whatever they want out of the kitchen and relax a little bit, and we'll head down to the basement.
Yeah, we're already down there. We're already storing the loot, and definitely
Need
that's a
a-
good plan.
Juana and Lyric to join us.
We are. We're just. We're with you guys.
Juana's
Do you want me to move there? Okay.
There we go.
I got it.
Well, guess what?
I got it. I didn't know I thought we were just like gonna role play that we walked downstairs. I thought we were.
I
already
thought we were
downstairs.
doing that too, but hey.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I'm totally.
Put us at the
Yeah,
basement
scoot.
stairwell.
Yeah, let's just get to where we. Yeah.
Do we want to rest
Or-
before we go down?
Well, I'm gonna say this much, you guys. Like I said, you guys have been feeling the pinges of a long day. You can continue, but you know that you're tired.
What about
Okay,
that
so it
room
has
with
been a
all the
while.
beds in it?
Yeah, well, we're going back there anyways. We're going to that one room.
Okay.
I feel like they've flown the coop to go regroup. Probably get murdered for their failure. I think the drow
Yeah.
that took the gold aren't going to go back to the matriarch or the matriarchy after their failure. They probably just gathered all that shit and were like, we're out of here. They're going to like the next continent over in the Underdark because they failed, right? They fucking failed. The men are second-class citizens. So
Yeah,
I
but
don't
one of
feel
them
like
was
they're.
the
My
female
point is,
who left.
yeah,
Remember that.
yeah. I don't feel like their failure is not going to go unpunished.
Yeah,
I feel
it's
like we
they-
have a little bit of time, like before this place gets garrisoned again. You know what I mean? They're definitely going to send they're definitely going to send a
replacements. Yeah.
they're is it a garrison? Is that the word I'm looking? They're definitely
Yeah.
going to
Something
send
similar. Yeah.
A retinue.
a retinue.
All right, there we go. You guys are back on the fun first floor of this place. I have transferred all that coin into the chest that's down here, so you don't have to go up a level to get your shit. Doesn't mean that it's in this room, but it means that for bookkeeping purposes, it's in this building.
We could probably actually stay in the nicer beds this time.
But there's only 3 bedrooms. And there's
Right.
6
Someone's got to be on watch.
Who's bunking up together?
You know, this watch situation. Yeah, I want to talk to you about that later, Scoot. Like maybe get like a workflow for that. I'm trying to think of a way to make it easier for me and everybody. You know what I mean? So I need to
This is
figure out how to build
the
it.
front door right there, right?
Yep. As well as right there.
This, and we know that we can't get out.
Last you
Oh, we
tried,
tried
the
it.
doors would not
Yeah.
open.
Last time we tried.
I think we should make another attempt to get it out of it.
You're just not going to let up on that, are you?
No, I
All
think
right.
we can take another attempt. We should.
And then when are we going to come back here? A month from now?
Well, I'm
No,
going to make
let's
this
get-
really easy
Yeah,
on you.
yeah, we-
You try
yeah,
the
we-
doors and they still do not budge.
okay.
That's what I thought. It's a trap. It literally no windows, doors magically sealed. Even when it's so. And just to make Andy happy, can I cast a spell magic and try to open the door from the inside before we rest?
Do you have a dispel magic that's not been used?
Yep. Yep.
You
I'm
sure
fully
can.
loaded with spells. Yep. I'll just use it. Spell magic.
It opens.
Aim right
Let's
at the
have
door.
Turlock will stand there and keep it open, and somebody should get the other prisoners and get them out of here.
Once we've arranged ourselves in that fashion, as he states, I will do the dispel magic. So everything in its logical order.
Nothing happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
We might not even be in the same geography we
Yeah,
were
who
when
knows?
we came in.
We might have walked into a planar pocket. Who knows what, you know? Who knows with this shit. So. Okay, I tried.
Can I use my crystal ball, a scrying device, and find out what is on the other side of the door if something's keeping it closed, or anything outside has changed? I'm looking at my crystal ball.
Your crystal
6
ball
inches
shows
back.
it's not carried.
I have a crystal. Oh wait. Oh shit. Did I leave it on the donkey or something?
It's not carried.
What the fuck is that? Where else would it be? Backpack?
Yes.
Oh, 'cause that's in my backpack. I picked up my back. I had my backpack. I wasn't carrying my backpack.
Oh,
Fighting horse and rations. Okay, I have it now. I picked up my backpack. It was in my backpack. I didn't have my backpack. Shown as carried.
so the crystal ball is used to scry upon a individual
An individual.
that you know or are informed of.
Oh, I need to use it to a person. Well, who do
Yeah,
we
crystal
know?
ball doesn't give you a view into.
What's over the side of the door?
Yeah, it's not a see-through wall device.
Well, who do we know in town? Who do we know in Westbrook? It's just because I would just be able to see them, though. I wouldn't be able to communicate with them.
Well, you do know the mayor. You've met him.
Yeah, but I don't have clairaudience. I don't know how to
You
communicate.
might have a piece of a garment in your possession of his. Actually, Lyric has a item of possession of the innkeeper.
He has his sword.
Oh yes, the sword.
So you could
Yeah, but I don't have
scry on the
clairaudience.
innkeeper. See
Can't
what he's doing.
communicate- yeah, but
See what he's doing.
But I can't communicate with somebody like, "Hey, help! We need out of this mansion."
No, definitely can't do that. But it might be interesting if you scry on the innkeeper.
No, I don't want to know what he's doing.
My childish mind is going awry.
He's in the outhouse right now. I don't want
Yep.
to reading Portnoy's complaint. Sitting on the pot. I don't know.
Sitting on the pot. Bemoaning the world around him.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to what are you all doing?
All right, treasured squared away. Let's cast our healing spells. Let's rest, and then let's head downstairs.
Correct.
And I'm going to
Okay.
say that you guys are doing that 6-person watch order. So
Yep.
you're splitting that up in about 2-hour watches. Very good. Nothing throughout the entire evening transpires at all.
Yeah, I think we kind of ghost towned it a little bit for now. Who knows how long that's gonna last.
Are we done with the watch? Did anything happen during that watch? Or
Nope, nothing happened during the night or
Okay.
day, whatever it is. We don't know what
Well, it's
time it
good.
is.
I have
So
3 spell slots: 2 first level and 1 second level. So that's
whoever's
gonna be-
healing, go ahead and toss your heals before I reset.
Okay.
Hey,
It's gonna
Scoot,
be
I lost
40
the
bit.
map. Can you? How do I get?
Double click on
level-
your token, buddy, and then that should pull up this like thing with the portrait, the token, and the camera. There's a little like button in the middle, open token linked
Shouldn't
on
I-
the map.
If you double click your
Perfect.
token on the combat tractor, I think I know from my perspective, if I double click a person's token on the combat tracker, it'll pop up that person
Oh.
and the map they're on.
It
Yeah,
does. It does. It worked.
What Spencer did worked. Okay, so I have 1 cure light left. Turlock is the most wounded. At 10.
I'm still pretty hurt. I'm gonna cast one on me
Yeah.
myself. Anybody else?
I have 8 wounds.
I'm gonna hit Laura, or I'm gonna hit Lyric and and myself with this.
That is very
So-
specific, Lyric.
I think you need to
Wow,
give
look
us
at
a
that.
long rest chat. I'm not.
I could use
Yeah,
one as
he's
well.
waiting until we're doing our spells first. That's
Oh.
why he said
Yeah.
do it now. You know, because
Well,
then if he resets it, he's got to reset it again.
Okay, so I'll just wait till he resets it. To never mind.
Yeah. So,
I have.
1 sec.
How many heals do you have left, Kawana?
I have 2. I haven't
Okay.
done them yet, so I have 2 total.
Yeah, hit yourself in Lyric.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm just slow pulling this thing up. I want my mini head. I gotta find this shit. I can't see where you expand it in this theme. You know, the little cogwheel. Two, lame. All right, and then I will hit. How do I clear all targets?
It's at the
I
top
see it.
of the
I
map.
see it. I healed. I think I healed Turlock too.
Turlock's got 4 wounds, so he's.
No, I hear Turlock. Thoden heard Turlock.
I had him targeted though. It seems.
So I see
did I
Thodan
just-
healed Thodan. Thodan healed Turlock. Kawana cast Cure Light Wounds on Kawana.
Okay, I healed myself for 2, and then where's Lyric? Okay, I see.
Oh, snap! All of them.
Yeah,
Whisper test.
How do you
Oh,
whisper
thank
in this damn game?
Slash W space and then whoever you want to whisper to. And it does tab completion.
didn't you used to be able to right click on the portrait and whisper?
I think you still can. Yeah, you can.
Okay, I see it.
Right click on the
It
portrait.
helps if you're not right clicking on yourself. That's why I wasn't seeing it. Yeah, you can right click on the portraits on the top if you want to do it. That's a quicker way.
Okay, what's causing that?
Me?
Okay, I'm all ready. I'm set unless I want to do something else.
Let me know when you
think
guys
I'd
want
like
me to reset the day.
Yeah, I'm ready to go with that.
Thodan?
I'm good for you to reset the day.
Lyric?
Lyric's ready.
And 3, 2, 1. The day has been reset.
How'd you get the calendar with the moon phases on that?
I built it through the
Oh.
Greyhawk module that I built. And I may be putting that up on the marketplace. It's the full World of Greyhawk 1984 version box set.
83.
83. You can see it in modules, I think. Or maybe you guys can see it. Yeah, 1983. D&D, the World of Greyhawk Fantasy World setting, 1983.
Well, I don't have it in my module. Maybe I do.
I don't know what you guys are able to see.
First level. What is that? AD&D 2E pre-gen first level. Sewer map pack. We don't have that. Meters and kilograms.
I may not have you. I don't know if you click activation.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother.
No, it's not available for player load.
Yeah, it shouldn't be.
All right. So a new day has dawned. You wouldn't know it's a new day, except that you have all rested and recuperated. Got
Laura
vitality
switched a
back.
few of her spells out. I helped her. I mean, nothing changed. She just swapped one spell for read magic.
Oh, Cillian's got to do his spells.
Yeah.
That one, and how come
I think you know what I
allow-
realized, Scoot. I think if you reset it and all your slots are available, right? Like you haven't casted anything yet.
Yeah.
At that point, I think you can swap out anything,
Yeah.
and it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's only after that you start casting shit. It's like, hey, you can't just unmemorize this and memorize something else.
I'm gonna have to have
It's
my
kind of wonky.
my slots reset because it's not allowing me to memorize anything.
You gotta if you haven't used all your spells, you'll have to.
Well, I need to. It's not allowing me to memorize the spell lots that I lost, and I need to
Go to preparation, which I
Yeah,
have you on
preparation.
now. Go to preparation, and just toggle those little things on the side. So if you don't want
It's
read
not
magic
allowing me to.
anymore, then push it the other direction.
not allow me to do anything.
What do you mean?
Well, I hit the arrows on preparation.
What the fuck? That
Memorize
is
a
weird.
slot.
Yeah, I'm seeing
That's
that.
It's a bug. It works like shit. It always did. It's not. It does not work good. It's confusing and it sucks. And Mike will tell you that too. It just bugs out. It doesn't. It's never worked good.
There you go, Andy.
Now that okay, read magic. Now protection.
All right.
Melfs, and then okay, then we're done.
You just, yeah, that's weird. You gotta change so in the top of it where it says spell slots, just change that from like one of those from 1 to 0 back to 1 and it resets it. It is fucked up.
I've only ever been able to do it as a GM to fix it as a GM for the player. Every
Right.
time that the player tried to do it, it was locked. It like locks them out. So when it gets like that, it's fucked because the GM's got to go in there and do it.
Yeah.
Which sucks. Anytime the DM has to stop to do that type of shit sucks. I mean, in moderation, like I like to go in and check on things and look at the party inventory and all that. But if you're constantly like having to go fix things, that's not good. Players need to know how to use their shit.
Yeah. Okay, so everybody got their spells all figured out? Everybody done?
Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
If I could level up, I could get finally another spell.
We can't level up because we're not in town and we can't get out of here.
Yeah, we had this talk earlier about it.
Should I do identify since Andy?
Nobody's got enough
Well, actually,
experience at this
now
point
that
to level up.
I have the spell, I can use read magic to determine what that scroll is. I have it in my inventory, correct? I do have the
Is
scroll
that
in
what
my
you're going
inventory.
to do?
Yes. Let me cast in my comment, whatever,
Okay.
and I'm going to cast.
So go ahead
I
and
guess
just mark it
It
off.
doesn't have a cogwheel. It doesn't have a cogwheel, so I'll just mark it off,
Yep, just mark it off.
which I just did.
Okay, and
Lyric memorized identify instead of read magic.
Protection from gas.
Just FYI.
Yep. So
And I
spell
will
of
tend
protection from
everybody
gas.
overnight.
You will.
I will.
You did do
Yes,
that?
I did do that, so everybody can gain the extra hit point.
Gee, but if I sold it, I could get 2,000 experience points, and that would boost me to next level. And so.
Yeah, you should sell it to Lyric.
Well, I know the experience point value. I don't know the gold piece value.
What is it? The scroll you had.
Scroll protection from gas protects from gas, poison gas, gaseous breath weapons, spells that generate gas, and all similar forms of noxious toxic vapors, such as when Thodin's been eating pickled eggs and drinking beer.
Who's got the potion?
Not I.
I'm so sorry, Andy. Will you tell me what was on that scroll again?
Protection from gas.
You could use that when you're scrying on the bartender.
There was a guy in high school that we nicknamed Gas because he was often flatulent. Poison gas, gaseous breath weapons, spells that generate gas. Just thinking.
All right, but just got one spell on it: protection from gas.
Yeah. It's 3 sec. Is that reading time 3? Is that 3 segments? I hope it's 3 segments. 3 rounds would be ridiculously long.
Is anybody testing the potion? If not, Thodin can sip it and try to figure out what it is. I don't even know who has it.
I don't know who has it either. Juana, do you have it? The potion? The potion from the chest?
Turlock took it.
Turlock has a potion of... Oh, what is it? A potion? It is just a potion. We haven't determined what it is.
That's what I'm saying.
I haven't taken anything from anything.
Cillian has the oil.
So, but Turlock's got the flask, and Turlock's got the potion. And we should try to sort out what they are.
That's
Well,
weird.
but we
Kawana,
need
that
to
Adel
identify it.
is not identified.
You need to either drink it or have it identified.
You can taste it usually.
The flask. I would do the flask prior to the potion. Potion can be anything, and I don't really want to. I don't know about that tasting. That kind of seems kind of iffy.
That's what we've been doing all campaign.
Well,
We smell it. We
DM's
look at
fiat.
it,
I
taste
will.
it.
Turlock will first taste the flask. Is it from the cask of Amontillado? Amontillado.
And we know what happened when Turlock tastes things. So, where are you guys?
In the room with the 2
With the
statues.
6
I
beds?
think we should be resting in the nicer beds.
I don't know.
There's 3 beds. 4 of us need to rest at a time.
Here, these rooms. There's enough beds for all of us, right?
In that room there is, yeah. But there's no door.
No, but at least there's beds for enough of us.
Yeah.
We all have our own individual bed.
Well, I assumed you guys were in this room, so if I was wrong, I'm sorry, but there was no encounter, so. So,
Did you?
Turlock,
You guys take the potion? Okay.
Yes.
as you pull the cork off of this, the potion flask, is that the one you're doing?
Flask,
Or the
yes,
potion?
flask.
As you pull the cork off the potion flask, a smoke emits into the air, a very foul stench. You feel off, and all those around you, which would be the party, feel off as well all of a sudden.
Put the cork
Must
back.
be something wrong. Sorry.
You feel a little more clumsy.
Potion of clumsiness. What about the other potion? Wasn't there another one?
I think we're still under the effects of this one.
Lyric says
Well, somewhat
put
inebriated.
put
by
the stopper back in that thing. Is it like a
Relax, get high, and drop the guard of inhibition.
is it like a cloud of like is it filling the air? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
It just, as he opened it, this mist comes, just emits from the bottle, a misty, smoky, foul-smelling concoction.
Lyric's gonna go towards the open door if she can walk straight and get some fresh air.
Okay.
And Lyric wants to identify this wand.
You have identify?
With intricate
You do have
carvings.
identify, right?
Yes. I can see that whisper. If that's supposed to be a whisper.
From Thoden?
Yeah. It's /W.
It's
Didn't
fucking
work.
stupid.
I should be opening unlabeled flasks. Don't you read Ann Landers?
Resend that to me, Thodan. I cleared the chat, so whoever didn't see it,
Couldn't even tell you what I typed.
just push up arrow.
Okay. /W.
/W space GM.
It wasn't Turlock's idea. It was Lyric's idea to open the potion. You guys are like, I taste it. Well, no, I didn't really want to. So. You guys goaded Turlock into
Yes.
peer pressure. He was suffering under peer pressure.
go. All right, now. All right, so Thodan has disappeared from the room.
Codan's on the bed.
Oh, I'll tell everybody where I went. I'm going back to the wizard room.
It's on the second floor.
Yep.
Bodan seems obsessed.
And so where the fuck is Thodan's sheet? Or Turlock, I'm sorry. So Turlock, that flask potion is considered spent.
Good. Okay.
So you can delete it from your inventory.
Yes, I will do.
And you were going to look at the potion to test it?
Is that a good idea? Everything that Turlock's done lately seems to be a mistake, but sure, if you guys, is he under peer pressure? If
Yeah.
not, let's just wait until we get identified.
He's under pressure?
I don't know. Is the party pressuring me to taste this potion? He would rather just leave the potion be until we kind of have a better authority to identify it. But lately, everything he opens that's bottled seems to kind of affect him or the party.
It's not worked out so good.
Yeah.
Oda knows all about that.
So tell me, what's the deal? Yes or no? Are you tasting
no,
it or
I
not?
You know what? Just let's taste it.
Teeny
What else we
taste.
have? What
As
else
you
do we
take a
have to do?
teeny taste, you open it up and nothing. You kind of step back from it, like holding it way out away from you, afraid that something might spray out of this one as well, but nothing does. And as you taste it, you feel like whatever this is going to supercharge you. Like you've taken a potion of heroism, but this feels like it's something more.
Wow.
Let's just wait till we get into a situation where I need it.
Oh, the jokes that are going to run out of this one.
Yeah. Well, I had it. I had a leprechaun in my campaign sell the party potions. He told were potions for a dragon hatchling, and they were a potion of growth and a potion of shrinking. So they thought it was like a potion of like.
And Asilion, you have a vial of oil.
Shrunk down to 6 inches. Cillian.
Now, an
The
oil you
vial-
can't really
oil, it's not-
taste because
Oil, though, is something that you put on like a weapon or something.
or on your
You don't,
body.
don't
Typically, an oil
Yeah,
is
you don't
put on your
drink
body.
it. You don't drink the oil.
No.
Should have a nice smell.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pour it on my body because it could be like an oil of.
Oh, it
slipperiness
does
or-
have a very nice smell to it.
Well, that's nice, but we don't really know what it's gonna do. Let's
No.
until we get like authority.
You should rub it all over yourself.
No, I'm not looking for it.
Anyway,
No, I'm not going to do that. Are we following Thodin to the upstairs?
well,
Lyric
Thodan went
wants to
upstairs.
Identify this wand first.
Oh,
I
that's
think-
right,
well-
Lyric.
So I'll just cast the identify. I have pearls too.
Oh, that is awesome. Whoa.
Alan just came on.
Yeah, that's a little loud. Let's turn that volume down a little bit.
That
Wow.
was quite.
Whew.
Decided
That,
to.
that was very magnificent.
Not that I blew everybody's eardrums. Okay. Should I remove a pearl from my inventory?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And there's a requirement of something that you do with the identify spell.
Record is used.
So I'll need you to, in the blind, give me a D100. Fucking A. Wow. Nice job. It's a wand of negation.
Ooh, I haven't heard of that one before.
Negation.
I believe it's like negate spell effects.
You're understanding that it will negate the spell or spell-like functions of other rods, staves, wands, or magic items. You simply know that you point that at something and will negate any wand function.
Nice. Wow, it has a ton of charges too. If the charges are right on my actions tab. Or yeah.
Wow, that is a ton of charges. What the fuck? Is that right? Yeah, it's right.
Alright. Alright. Lyric loves wands. Should we go check out what the hell Thodan is up to?
He'll be back in a bit.
You guys haven't talked to the slaves.
We can't get him out of here. What do we have to tell them? Hey, just bide your time. We're trying to get you out of here, but...
Oh, no. I think we can go tell them we've cleared the main level and the upper level. And, hey, you don't have to stay in your cells. Feel free to go to the kitchen and eat and drink. We're going to go work on the basement next. Do any of you know how to use the pedestal up on the second floor? Looks like a teleportation device. You know how to get into the basement.
You're going to ask them if they know how to use the teleporter?
Oh, if they've seen it in use.
As you speak to them, none of them even know that none of them been to the second floor.
Do you have detect magic?
They didn't even know there was a second floor.
But assume that means they've never been in the basement either.
But they do tell you that people who go out the east or the west passageway from this cell area never return.
Never return.
Never return.
From the cell block. Okay, that makes sense. They're going to go down that. They're going to go out the double doors, the two secret doors at the end, and then they're going to go down those stairwell.
So, Thodan, you don't find anything of what you're looking for.
Okay. All right. Are we all ready to go down to the basement?
We are.
Oh yeah.
Very good.
Let's go.
Okay. You lead the way, because I don't know which direction I'm going.
You guys are heading... Okay, so I guess we gotta go follow you.
As you wander, lift up the gate, unlatch it. The stairs start out wooden and then go down maybe 20 feet and it turns into a stone, something carved out of the ground. A stone spiraling staircase.
Which way? It's right
Oh,
where
cool.
Odin is.
Yeah, it's a secret door right in front of me. Metal gate over a spiraling downward staircase. Is the gate locked?
No, metal gate, wooden staircase that's going straight down for about 20 feet, comes to a transition point where it turns into a stone carved spiraling staircase that descends down deep. You travel down about 60 feet, you would guess. This is Thodan who would figure this out. And you find yourselves in a room, a carved out cave of some sort.
I feel like we're going into the Underdark, guys. But
I
you
think we
know,
are too.
part of me figure out that warp, but I feel like we're not gonna be able to figure that out. They literally made like powder out of those gems. They powdered that amethyst. Who knows what the right combination is and keyword or you know activation word is. We don't know. We don't have any clue on it. All we found in those books was on necromancy. We didn't find anything on like making the components to actually like do teleportation or phasing or dimension dooring or whatever it is they're using, right? We didn't find anything, any clue on that, did we? Okay.
Nope.
No.
On the floor of this is a embossed spider. This room that you're in, this cavern, is 20 foot by 20 foot. To the southwest, there is a gated door made of stone. It appears that this is the only way out of this room, aside from back up the 80-foot descent that you just came down.
Oh, it's a huge spider on the floor.
Yeah, and it's facing towards the door.
Yeah.
Well, Sherlock will stride over. Is the door locked? Does it open?
The door is locked, and there's a keyhole from the inside.
Nobody has any keys, and we have a true thief in the party.
No thief in the party, that is correct.
I could always do the old heave-ho, open doors roll.
You can.
Should I?
Did you say something about thief? Sorry,
I'm asking the party before I actually make a roll.
Lyric has thieves picks for some reason.
Probably because you took him off of the corpse of...
What was his name?
Well, as Thodan, or Turlock, gives a heave-ho into the door barges open. With a loud crash into what appears to be another cavernous room. In here you hear moaning and weeping. You hear the cries of children. You hear gasps. And you smell the acrid smell of both death and sweat.
Oh my lord. There's more
decay.
There's more people down here.
You hear the scattering away of footsteps. Screams.
I think we should like the screams
Oh,
coming.
man.
There are actually 3 doors. Screams coming from west, east, or south.
You don't see 3 doors because
Scoot,
it's pitch
did
black
you
in
build this
here.
map, dude?
I did. Yes,
And,
sir.
Dungeon Draft?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, Dungeon Draft is great. Do you have a bunch of assets, like the downloadable assets from like for?
A shit ton.
Dude, if you want to donate, I have all the Forgotten Adventure ones. Like
That's all what I
they're
have.
old. It's
That's
an
what I
older
use.
Pack.
I use Forgotten
Yeah,
Adventures.
It's an older pack. We probably got the same one. I guess they're making it into a single pack.
I'm a patron of Forgotten Adventures, so
I was too.
I have everything.
Yeah. Okay, so I heard, because I'm thinking about doing it again, Patreon again, because I guess they're coming out with a 3.5 version of it, which is like, because right now, like, I have like 22 packs. It's like all the individual packs, and I would rather just have it in one thing, like everything. I guess they're gonna release that.
Is he gonna release it as one whole big thing?
Yeah. There's gonna be like one big, like giant pack.
Okay,
Because
I haven't
there's
paid
just too
attention to
many.
his channel lately. There's like 20
Yeah.
of them that I have, so
It
we probably have
gets
exactly the
confusing.
same thing.
Yeah.
But I have a
yeah.
couple other people's packs as well, and I can.
That's what I want to see is some other shit. Like I would like.
And
to,
they all
yeah,
kind of fall
dude.
on the same line as kind of the Forgotten Adventure style, because I'm trying to keep
Yeah.
the style the
So
same.
it fits. Yeah.
Who is this that's moving forward? Thodan, as you step into the room, you can clearly see what's in here, and you see that there must be 30 people in here that look like they have not eaten in ages.
Oh, dude, this is
they're-
the pit, man.
There is various forms of dead bodies laying here that you can definitely tell have been eaten on by somebody.
Eaten? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, they're Donner. This is like Donner Pass down here. So everybody's emaciated and like and just filthy. Look,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it looks like the Holocaust. Like, okay,
Yep.
and then there and
Donner Pass is a good analogy.
Yeah. So the people down here. So looking at the wounds, are these fresh dead bodies or is it just like both old and new?
Mix. It's a mix. And you can
So, dude-
just analyzing it, you can tell that they're not killing each other, but they're definitely
dies.
eating the dead.
Yeah, I know what they're doing.
The
yeah,
light as
so
Lyric steps into here is like blinding to them.
I bet. Yeah, they've been in the dark. They're literally been in the dark. It was pitch dark until we came in here.
It was pitch black until you came in here. What you would
They
expect in a
literally
cave
were
underground.
Are these humans? Are the humans?
There's
What are they?
humans. There are some half elves, dwarfs. A very vast representation of the different demi-humans.
And so far, we've only seen one way in and one way out. So we breached the grate and made our way down. I walked away. I had to walk away for a minute. But so backing up to the grate, was there stairs leading down or was it a chute?
So you went down 20 feet of wooden stairs that transitioned into a stone spiral staircase that led down probably another 60
Okay.
feet deep into the ground. You figure you guys
Okay.
are about 80, 90 feet underground at this point.
Yep, about 100 feet. Yep. So okay, so it was wood and then turned into a spiral. And at the foot of the spiral, was there another metal grate?
No, not at all.
so they can actually walk up the
To the
stairs
grate.
to the grate.
If they could have
They're
got
just
through the
locked.
door that you breached to get into this room.
That's
and
what I
in
mean.
the
Is
room,
there
the room
another-
that you came. Okay, so the room
Yeah.
that you ended up in was about 20 foot by 20 foot. Okay, on the
Yeah, I
floor
see
is
it.
a giant spider. To the southeast or to the southwest, there's a door that Turlock knocked down, made of stone.
Turlock knocked a stone door down.
Yep.
That's this door right here.
Yep.
So that was stone.
Stepping
Okay,
into this
they
room,
could-
you see multiple other same style doors scattered about this room. 4 of them, from Thodan's
Yeah, they're all
perspective.
weak. They can't even like. Okay. So there's a few more. All right. Well, let's before we even engage with. I'd say one person keep an eye on these people while like 1 or 2 of us scout around.
They're doing
just
the
wanted to
best
get
they
it-
can to stay away from you.
Yeah,
You can
I
tell
wanna
that they're
take a look
paralyzed
around.
with fear of you being down here.
Could I get some light? Somebody come with me. I'm in there. There we go. Yeah. So let's just scan, cursory scan the room. So
As you traverse around the room, the inhabitants, 30 or 40 of them, scatter.
there's more over here. Okay. Let's come up here and look. So I'm just gonna keep an eye on them. I beckon to Lyric.
Lyric's kind of just staring off into space down there.
It's going to be a circle.
It gets to a bottleneck here. You can see that that someone's very small stature could squeeze through, but apparently
Oh,
Turlock
could
is
I
that
not
small.
have squeezed through?
No, you wouldn't have been able to. Lyric
So it's just
possibly
kind of
could.
like a small 1 foot, like foot and a few inches wide, like fish here
Fisher.
in the stone.
Yep.
Why would they have that there? Is it just natural? You
It
think?
just looks.
Or
It
was
looks
dug out?
natural.
All right, so they're literally
Can-
like in a horseshoe of
Can-
darkness.
See anything? Lyric goes as far as she can into the fissure and to see.
Lyric, if you dropped your
Without-
pack, you could squeeze through.
Ugh.
You don't need to, because look, I mean, you could see Turlock standing there, Paul Frey standing there with the eagle eye.
Yeah. it
It's
looks
just the other side.
like- Do I see them on the other side?
You do.
Okay.
Turlock standing there completely in darkness, not knowing what to do.
Well, I think what we're gonna have to do is I mean, we can't really free them yet because I mean the place they're locked in here. I mean, definitely will allow them
Get
free
them out
reign.
of this level.
Yeah, allow them up, but they're gonna be locked in, and we need to warn them of that.
The
And we
upstairs
n-
is gonna be like paradise compared to
They
this.
probably lost. I mean, who knows, dude? Let's try to talk to them. Somebody did the high. We need the Mrs. Charisma.
Lyric. It was just a bunch of humans. What are these?
All
Humans,
all
dwarves,
walks.
elves.
We got
Okay.
3 doors too.
Yep, there's 3 doors.
4.
They're more stone doors like we breed,
I
or like
think.
Turlock breed.
I mean, there's food in the kitchen. We should get
Do you
these
not see
people
that
up
door?
there.
Yeah, you do. 1, 2, 3, 4.
They've been all scattered around the room, so we need to just engage a pack of them.
Engage a pack of people.
Yeah, they're scattered all over the room, and they keep kind of like going. They keep scattering like
They're scattering away
roaches
from you,
to light.
guys, and light
Yeah,
especially.
they're scattering away like roaches from light.
Are
I
they
mean,
afraid?
literally and figuratively.
Okay, well, Lyric takes her sable cloak and puts it over her lantern to dim it so that it's only illuminating. It's not quite so bright for these poor
Okay.
people. And she says in both, I don't know, Common and Elven, because those are the languages she knows. She says, "Fear not." It's like the angel.
Fear
She
not.
thinks she's Jesus. Fear not. Um, we are here to help, not to hurt you, and um, we we can we cannot promise you much except for a slightly better accommodations than this upstairs. Um, I mean, better than this, and we know there's some food upstairs too in the kitchen. We can provide you food.
Kawana says, the spoils of this place are yours. Make haste in your freedom from this black death.
You hear
Of a pit.
mumbling amongst them, and one bearded human, grayed pepper, salt and pepper colored hair, steps forward with his hands kind of like shielding him from the light, and in a very parched voice says, "Who are you?" "Water."
Yeah, we have water skin. I will offer him some of the water skin.
We don't have enough to go around though.
I have 2
All
water
of these-
skins.
How many
Rob
people
does
are in
have an
here,
extra
Scoot?
water skin.
Yeah, there's way too
You'd
many.
estimate between 30 and 40 people.
Yeah, there's
There's
way
too
too many.
people.
And
There's water
probably
upstairs, isn't
Upstairs.
many bodies.
So again, I don't know if you heard me, but Kawana turns to them and says, "You are free of your bondage from this black pit of death. You have free reign to escape from this place. The spoils of the upstairs are yours. But be warned, there is no escape from this hell yet. All we can offer you is release from your bondage here. You will find food and water in the kitchens above, as well as many other things. Freedom is yours."
And some comfortable beds.
What is
Yep.
freedom? Are you real? As he starts to approach you, Kawana, and he puts his hand out as if to touch you. Very, very, very slowly and hesitantly, as if in disbelief that you even exist.
When he touches me, does anything pop into my head when he touches me?
I'm going to whisper that one to you, buddy. No, nothing. But you feel, as he touches you, the touch is like cold. Not like undead cold, but like
Yeah,
they haven't even
I get
no
it.
warmth down here.
Yeah.
As he
How
gets
long?
closer into the
Okay.
light, he's like, this guy is like pale white. As if he's not seen the sun in years.
Yeah.
What's
So
behind
when he
these
asks
doors?
when he asks me if if I'm real, I said I have been called a dream before, and I have walked in dreams, but I am as real as you are. How long have you been down in this hell?
Time is a construct I don't understand any longer.
freedom.
I was a mariner, navigating the sea before I was taken, and looking at the color of my beard and hair. It has been some years, many years.
They have kept you down in this pit for as long as they've captured you.
I have been to many places.
And what is the purpose of this place where men and women are thrown away as trash?
You have just answered your own question. We are useless. We are the waste. We offer no value any longer.
And neither do the dead bodies we've left on our wake in this place, for your captors are slain, and we seek to root out the rest and destroy them.
You know not what you
Breathe the
stand
free
against.
air. Breathe the free air again. You may escape from this hole.
Where are we?
He asked, "Where are we?"
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
Yep.
So I'm going to describe to him the geography in the area, and how we got here, and you know, the abridged version of how we got here, and kind of the general area. And I'm going to tell him the predicament of being locked in to this place, and trying to discover a way out. I'm also going to give him the layout of the upper levels, brief layout. And as Lyric was saying, there's beds, there's food. And I'm going to recommend that they all go up there.
And as you explain to him the geography, do you tell him where in geographically he is?
They've been warped around.
Turlock?
That's what I think.
I mean, Kawana? Kawana, do you
You're
tell
asking
him?
Turlock something?
No, Kawana. Sorry.
Oh, come on.
You broke up a little bit, buddy. What did you say?
Do you tell him where they are, or you just describe the geography? You don't give reference names?
No. I tell him we are in the Yemenry, and where we're near Westburn. We're about 2 days 2 days west of Westburn, correct? Yes. No, east. 2 days east of Westburn, in the mountains.
What? Because I hail from the lordship of the Isles. That is where I was taken from. On the Aori
Lordship of the
Sea.
Isles?
Yeah, these from across the continent. So I don't know. I know not of this land. That's Kawana. I know not of this land. How were you able to travel such vast distances?
I have been transported, as many of us here have been, through many different slave camps.
We witnessed some foul magic upstairs, some type of a doorway of magic. Have you seen such devices?
No.
And your captors were dark elves.
Ultimately, that is who it ended up being. I was
What
taken
advice
by
could you give
humans.
us? Slavers, no doubt.
Yes.
We seek to root this evil out and destroy it. What advice may you offer to help us on our quest before it benefits you?
Turn back.
This is something we cannot do.
You are braver than I could ever be.
kind sir.
To survive in such a place, you must have courage inside of you.
I
Would
have
not sell yourself
I have
short.
only fear
And yet you
and
survive
lack
in the
of
blackest pit of hell.
I I don't know how to answer that. I do have a
Be
will
strong
to
and have
live,
faith.
to hope one day to see my wife again. And my children who never will recognize me.
And if you fight, you will.
You look at him and you know that he has no fight in him. To
Yeah,
get
I
up
mean,
the
you
stairs,
do some
these
amazing
people are
shit.
probably going to need assistance climbing up that many stairs.
And if they're
I'll
truly
help 'em.
emaciated, if they gourd themselves, they're going to kill themselves.
Yeah, they
Yes.
can't. Yeah, so and that might be a good
You just
thing to
gave
bring
them a
up.
free reign.
Yeah, that would be a good thing to bring up, though, Dan.
Go up to the
Yeah,
kitchen
well,
and there's a
Thoden
bunch
would
of
definitely
bloated
share.
bodies.
Hey, when you get upstairs, you need to eat a little bit at a time. If you engorge yourself, you will block your bowels and you will die.
The dwarf speaks true. Take care in quenching your thirst or sating your hunger.
You can
And
eat very
upstairs
small
leads-
portions many
leads-
times a day, but do not gorge one giant meal.
And we can
Aye.
leave this place? Get out
Unfortunately, we
into
are
the
boxed
sunlight?
in. Unfortunately, we have not found a way to escape, for we are trapped as well. But anything is better than this pit of death, for there is food and bedding and water upstairs. And for the time being, we have not encountered any other slavers or foes. Your best bet is to make it up topside to the levels above.
What's behind
that-
these doors?
At that, he
Unless, of
takes a
course, you
knee
want
in
to.
front of you and bows his head and says, "Thank you. Your kindness will be honored and remembered."
Rise, friend. I am no one to be bowed to.
You sell yourself short, towering man. And at that, he turns and walks back to the gathered crowd of others in the same or worse condition than he. And they converse about what they're going to do next.
Okay, I want to try to soothsay.
I need to ask these guys, what's behind these three doors?
We have never been behind these three doors, but there are four. And one of the doors is where the drow elves come from and come and go through.
Which one is
They are very cautious, though, mind you, when they do come and go through those doors. They don't go in and out carelessly. It's as if there's some danger that lurks in there that has them frightened.
I'm actually going to save this. It's a very cool. Soothsaying is very helpful. It's basically augury. Once per it's almost identical to our augury. Is that how you pronounce it? Augury? Yeah.
Augury?
Augury.
Yeah, you gotta say it in a Scottish accent.
I can't say it. Augury.
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 Owl? Okay,
Augury. Augury.
Okay, got it. I was gonna do it. My technique, that because you have to pick a technique with this. Mine was drawing, symbols and with twigs like in the ground or on the ground, and like
Okay.
with
Yeah.
branches, and
I
it
think you've
was
used this
basically
before.
like your typical rolling the bones style.
Yep.
There's also gazing at the stars, but I thought it would be more useful to be able to do this my way, because you could do it in more places. Because gazing at the stars, obviously, you need to be outside for that one.
And at night.
I was gonna try to do something here, but I'm not going to do it right now.
Okay.
Maybe I secretly don't want to even know the answer to it. So, but the utilizing my healing, is there anything that I can do to help this band of people? I do have a healing proficiency. Can I do a cursory go around and kind of check the state of the wounds of
You
the
can
various
definitely
individuals?
improve their condition with your healing
Yeah,
skill.
that's what I'm asking. Just like in
Yes.
the most loose sense.
Yep.
Should I
Yeah,
roll
Thoden will
that?
do the same thing.
I'm not going to make you guys roll for that.
Okay. I just wanted
Yeah,
to roll a dice. I'm gonna
Yes,
roll it
you do need to roll for that. I'm sorry. What was I thinking?
Okay.
Very good.
I was doing
Success.
healing. Do I sense any danger? Like imminent danger?
You do not sense an imminent danger around you at this point. You sense, though, a unsettled feeling that's not solely related to there being dead bodies and some possible form of cannibalism happening down here. Nor are you as
Could it
unsettled by
possibly be
the.
that I'm? Yeah.
Nor are you unsettled. This unsettled feeling is not related to the captives down here either. There's something more around you.
Underlying. Okay, so it's not the fear that I'm sensing from these people, or the general state of disarray, or just the environs that I'm in. There's something else. There's like an underlining feeling of unease.
Yes, exactly.
Deep down in there. Okay, but I can't quite put my finger on it. I just know that there's something bad. It's just something bad. I feel something bad.
Yes, exactly.
And it's unrelated to these prisoners.
Correct.
Or I should say the human garbage dump that we are in. It's unrelated to that.
It is. You feel that it's not directly related to that. There's something else.
There's something deeper. Okay.
But you can't put that finger on it.
Okay. Well, I am gonna go with Thodan and Lyric and check. I thought someone said this, and check these other doors. I'm just gonna try to open them. You know how I am with doors. I'm literally
None
just
of the
gonna go
doors.
down
None
and
of the
try to-
doors open unless forced. They're locked, and the
So
lock is
I'm
on the
gonna try to
inside.
force. Oh, they're locked on the inside.
Yeah,
These are
as if-
actually we're looking at the lock right now. We're like looking at it.
Yep.
So it's just like a is it like a padlock?
No, a keyhole lock.
Okay.
One that would
That's
use.
like- That's funny. They have like I would expect there'd be like a bard on the other side. Okay, so it's a keyhole. Well, and are they stone doors? They're
They
stone?
are stone. Yep. Stone banded with steel.
So I'm going to use my spear tip on the keyhole, and I'm going to try. Well, first I'm going to try to open the fucking door. So does the door open?
No, the door does not open.
Okay, I'm gonna run into it with my shoulder and see if it budges or gives way at all.
Are you trying to force open the door? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, might as well. So I'll give you
me
that.
give me a doors check. With enough momentum and force, you shoulder into this door, and with a loud crash, it slams open, banging into the wall to the
Yeah.
forces its way in.
Yeah, they don't.
Whatever's in here,
about
you
these.
know, is alerted to your presence, for it echoes.
What do I see in the dim light?
You see a tunnel that traverses south. It looks as if it might Y.
Okay.
Might have a branch
But no
off
sign of-
to the west.
No sign of movement.
Eerily quiet. Smells though of matted hair.
What now? A fetid smell?
Smells of matted hair.
Oh,
Unkempt
God.
matted
Okay.
hair.
Yeah, okay. I hate that. Okay. All right. So it smells like a wet dog down here.
Yeah. You guys want to continue going? It's 11:40.
I think we should stop here. I kind of need to get to bed. I got to work tomorrow. I got emails and. shit to do.
All right. Yeah, that's fine. It's yeah, I want to know what's in here. So it smells like a wet dog.
This is a good cliffhanger.
Smells like wet.
Find out
Like a
next
wet-
episode.
Yeah, wet hair.
That's just
We're on the
great.
next level. We're on our subterranean level. Let's call this a cliffhanger, and we continue next week.
Wet.
Next 2 weeks,
dog.
I'm good. The last week of October, I'm not going to be able to make it because my dad's going to be visiting me. So
Have your
Yeah,
dad
it's
play.
gonna-
He can join us.
yeah, my dad
I
liked
was
my
hoping
my
Tom-
Spelljammer because I returned to his house later. He had like a bunch of my Spelljammer stuff like pinned on the wall. Like
That's
you know,
cool. Spelljammer's fun. I'd like to run some
yeah, it was
Spell-
the 2E Spelljammer. It was the Astromundi cluster.
Yeah, I'm gonna run Dark Sun and Spelljammer eventually, one of these days. Both of them. I like the Dark Sun. I like the sword and sorcery.
I live in the desert. I don't care for the desert. I like
Yeah.
the sword and sorcery aspect of it. I like